So you've been asked to speak at the Photo Marketing Association. Congratulations. Are you excited? Nervous? Maybe a little overwhelmed? Don't worry. Whether you're speaking at PMA, DEMA, PSPA, SPAA, PIEA, or PPFA, I'll give you some tips and techniques on how to prepare, what to expect, and some do's and don'ts for giving a successful presentation. I'm Erin Manning. I'm a professional photographer, author, and teacher. I've presented at PMA before, and I can help. Just so you have a visual, here's what it's going to look like. The room is typically set in theater-style seating, and you'll be sitting or standing at the head table. You'll also be given a lighted podium, a microphone, a screen, and a projector for your laptop. This is where you visualize. You'll be presenting your ideas with self-confidence, and your audience will be attentive and interested. Okay, back to business. First, the paperwork. Before you get started, visit the Speaker Ready Room at pmai.org and download and fill out the required speaker forms and the PowerPoint templates. And be sure to check out the PMA marketing research and additional speaker information for your presentation. Let's get into the presentation. I'm going to cover 4 areas: preparing your message, preparing your visual content, preparing yourself, and some delivery tips. Review your promotional pieces. Are you covering what's advertised? Make the information relevant to your audience. Who are they? What's important to them? Don't commercialize your product or service. People don't want to be sold. Give them valuable information they can use in real-life situations. Clarify your core message, then create an outline. Give examples, use research findings, and recommend other sources of information. Don't be too serious. People love to laugh, so add some humor and tell a story and maybe use some quotations. Organize your presentation by stating your purpose and sharing what you're going to cover. Then give them the information and then remind them what you told them. And be sure to end your presentation on a positive and memorable note.
Oh yeah.
Limit each slide to 1 idea. Remember, less is more. Images are so powerful. Be sure to use them in your presentation. Make your slides legible. The text should be big enough for everyone to see, even in the back of the room. About 30 points is as small as you want to go. And be sure to use colors that are contrasting enough so people can see. If you use graphs, make sure they're big, bold, clear, and simple. Know your material. Don't read your slides, because people just read ahead. Time your presentation. Know the length of your session and time your presentation accordingly. Try to leave 10 minutes at the end for questions and answers. If there's more than one speaker or you're on a panel, find out the timing, format, and whether you're expected to create slides or other multimedia. The moderator should also be in contact with you prior to the session. I like to practice my presentation in front of my friends and family, the mirror, and even on videotape for review. Rest your voice the day before and drink lots of water to stay hydrated. Wear business professional clothing. Solid, flattering colors are best. And don't wear anything distracting unless it's really part of your message. The emphasis should be on you and not your clothing. Here's some things to bring with you: a computer and AC cord, a VGA DVI connector if you use a Macintosh, water, cough drops, a remote, and a backup of your presentation on DVD and a thumb drive. Arrive at the venue early and be sure to check your lighting, your equipment, and meet, greet, and connect with your audience before the presentation begins. If you're a little nervous, just remember, be yourself. It's easier to engage your audience that way. Just act as if they're a friend or family member and just tell them like it is. Professionally, of course. If you're comfortable, the audience is comfortable. Establish eye contact with your audience. Don't be looking all over the place or down at your notes. Just look out into the audience, find a few friendly faces, and connect with them. State your purpose and lay out your agenda. Watch your body language. No rocking back and forth or head bobbing, and try and stay away from the finger tinting. It gets really distracting. You know, most of us don't even realize we're doing these things. But if you videotaped yourself while you were practicing, you already know what you need to watch. Show some enthusiasm in your presentation. If you're excited about what you're talking about, your audience will be too. Watch the time. People have tight schedules at conventions. Last but not least, have fun. When you have fun, so does your audience, and your talk will be much more memorable. That's it. Now get to work. I know you're going to give a great presentation.